Hi, my name's Dave. I'm also. Oh, that was terrible. I'm going to do that again. That was terrible. Well, got a potential intro now. Hi, my name's Dave. I'm also known as InfectedFlinch. Bit of a different angle this time, because the last time I did one of these videos like this with my TV, my camera seems to be getting really obsessed on the TV rather than me, trying to probably tell me that it's more interesting than I am. So you've got Transformers over here for a change. You can't see any, but I've got some Christmas money and I do need to get my shit together and basically buy a new camera. You didn't need to know that, but I feel like we've got to that point where we can share things together. We can share. But yeah, here I am, post Christmas, and it's nice. It's nice to take a break from uni work, is what I'd say. It's been crazy, and it's nice to just take a week off. But I'm back into it now, and thought we'd just have a little chat, a little ramble. I've not done one properly for a while. But one of the things I think I want to talk about first off, and it's a serious thing, is the year as a whole. Because tomorrow it's New Year's Eve, and it's going to be a new year altogether. It's a strange one because it's been such an overwhelmingly negative year for a lot of people for many different reasons. Just people dying. That's one thing that everybody seems to have took to this year. And it has been literally throw things in the air and see who dies. Carrie Fisher, really, actually, it's a chord with me. Just at 60, really, just disappearing. Just shows you how things can just suddenly change. And it has been a bit of a rocky year for me personally. Not going to go into specifics or anything, but it has been a really weird, odd year. And I won't go into all of it, but there's been some bits this year where it's been really good, then really fucking awful, then really good again. But what I want to kind of say is, and this is just me trying to put a spin on it, trying to get a handle on everything, is that next year is a new year and we all have to make it better in any way, shape or form. For me personally, I'm going to make it better. I'm going to change how I do things with my life next year. So I want to be in the games industry next year. Come hook or crook, I want to be in it. I know I have to be in it because I've worked fucking hard for it. And I want to share that love with all of you. And some of you have actually shared that with me already, because we're making something together and it's something I believe in. And there'll be more on that. There was a trailer of it. There might be a link at the end. But I don't want to talk about it too much. But it's going to be one of the weirdest projects I've ever done. And a lot of people are being involved with it. We've got a proper voice actress. We've got people from the YouTube crowd. Got a proper composer. Yeah, it's going to be completely crazy what I'm working on. Hopefully you'll be able to see it in its entirety, and hopefully things will be better for everyone else. And I think that's what we have to look forward to, is that it's a new year, it's new prospects, and we cannot have a year like we did. And it's just, let's just put that under the table. Let's get rid of it. And if you've had a great year, cool, good for you. That's great. My YouTube channel didn't get many subscribers this year either. I think I got 100 in 1 year. That was it. Probably just for the way I've been acting and been sporadic in my content. So I need to put more focus on what I'm doing. I'm not going to change things. I'm not going to change how I do things, because I mean that wouldn't be me. That's not the reason why you came here. But I think YouTube's fucking it up as well. So stop it, YouTube. This fucking instant. Yeah, it's weird actually. I don't know if anyone else is getting this, but for every day I get 2 subscribers, then I lose 2. I get 2, lose 2, get 2, lose 2. I have literally been around the 700 mark for the past 2 months. I have not fucking moved. Not a single bit. So something's telling me either I've been making shit, which I hope I haven't, or it's just something with YouTube. I really don't know. It's bizarre. And thank you to everybody who got involved in Painmas. That was awesome, and I love you all for getting involved. I had a couple of cards and Christmas presents as well, so that was cool. One got lost. I seem to have a phone call from Russell. Russell?
Dave.
What?
Are you filming, Dave?
Yeah.
Have you got any Kit Kat chunkies?
Not on me, no.
Dave,
What?
I need a Kit Kat chunky.
Goodbye, Russell.
Bye, Dave.
Bye. Well, that was unexpected. So, little guest there, Russell. Yeah, Gruss Newton just came to say hello. I was getting a present from Lactobacillus Prime, and it got lost in the post. Just to go back to topic. So, yeah. But I got lots of cards off people, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I also got a cool present from Patty as well. It was the Plava de Laguna. I think that's how you pronounce it. But for the Blue Lady from Fifth Element, Blue Lady, which was cool. That was awesome. But it was just in a bag with the cardboard. But yeah, that was weird. Yeah, so a little bit rambly this. I don't know where I'm going with it. I apologise in advance. So, I got tagged. That's the next thing. I got tagged by Dan Hewitt, or Chewit, or JaDan, as he's known. So, he tagged me. He's got better production value than I have, because he's in Japan. He has all the fucking shiz and biz. And he can move around with jump edits. And, yeah, he's one of these kids. He's got 500 subs in like 7 months, and that is fucking immense. So congrats, mate. You've done better than I have. It's took me nearly 4 years to get to 700. That shows that you've got better content than me. Congrats. But he's basically tagged me in this video. I'll put the video in the doohickey somewhere. So what inspired you to start making videos? Well, actually, I've been making videos a lot longer than... That was the first question. Just in case you were wondering, what inspired me to start making videos? Initially, when I started doing Dave's Nostalgia Trip way back, it was actually because of Game Grumps. Game Grumps was the reason why. And it's kind of weird. I'm going to level with everyone. I fucking love Ego Raptor. He just seems to strike a chord with me somewhat. I love him to pieces. But he was the reason why I was going to make this kind of weird gameplay channel. And then after a while, I was kind of noticing that other people had seen me, and that was it really. I just started doing it. That was really it. I saw that I could do it. I thought, why not? I tried it with an emulator with Uninvited, which was the first one. Because it was a game I genuinely did play when I was younger, and I never got past it any further. I fucked about, and I didn't get very far. But yeah, that was really why I started making videos. And it was the fact that after a while, the idea of a nostalgia trip was creating a new memory from something I'd never played before, and I created nostalgia for that thing, be it good or bad. It's usually bad. So, how long have you been on YouTube, and have you had any other channels? I have been on YouTube, technically, if you go by the time I first got the account, I think I've been on since 2007. But I didn't do anything with it until 2012? Yeah, 2012. Or is it 2013? Could be 2013. But I am coming up to my 5th year of being active. So yeah, it's been 5 years, because I started in April. So I think it's nearly 4 years? 4 years maybe? I can't remember. I've been at it a while, put it that way. I've been at it for a while. And no, I've never had any other channels. I have had a Newgrounds account where I did a lot of animation stuff. That's kicking about somewhere if you can find it. And a lot of it's awful, I've got to admit. So if you can find that, congrats. I also had a webcomic as well somewhere. And I'm not telling you what that is. Definitely not, because that was fucking awful. Okay, next question. Where do you see yourself and your YouTube channel in 5 years? I probably see myself in the gutter with a bottle, probably. No, I'd like to think that I'm more stable than I am now in terms of what it is I'm trying to do with my life. That's probably what I'd say. So obviously I'm wanting to be a narrative designer. So that's where I want to be. I want that to be a recognised career in the games industry. And I get a bit of freedom with it. That's what I'd like to do, where I would be. Whereas the channel would be is probably more of an extension of my hyperbolic version of myself and, you know, just this who I am and all this kind of nonsense I do. So I just want this to be more of the same of what I usually do, and I learn more about how to do video editing and be creative and just show you what I'm up to. So, you know, that's all I want this to be. And if I get a lot of people watching me doing it, great. If I don't, fine. You know, that's something I've come to terms with. So, yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years. Ooh, right, okay. What message are you trying to get across with your videos? I have no idea. It depends on the video I'm making, I suppose. If I'm making something serious, I want to have a serious point to it. So, I don't know. I don't think I've done a serious video in a long time. But if I wanted to do something like with the pumpkin and stuff, I just want to get across the fact that I'm pretty twisted most of the time when I'm doing them. Depends on my mood. You know, I mean, if I was trying to say what message I'm trying to get across is just have fun and be yourself. If that's what you want my message to be, you know, that's all it should ever be. You should just have fun in what you do, and then the money and whatever of your life or whatever joy you get from it comes from it. You know, that's probably a bit too much deep and too much money and too much this and that and the other. Anyway, next. Do people from school find your channel? Not been to school for a long while, but I've been to uni. I think people from uni know what I do, and it doesn't bother me at all. You know, this version of myself is kind of close to the real version of myself, and I've got nothing to hide. So if I've got a bad opinion about something, or if I've got a great opinion about something, that's it, really. It's not something I'm too ashamed of. So if they don't like it, fine, you know. What does your username mean? I've covered this before, but I'll go over it again. So the infected part, that's from a game called Burn Cycle, and the fact I've got a tattoo of the symbol from Burn Cycle on my body. It's true. And also the fact that I love the thing, and the joyous love that it gives me because of this. So yeah, I love that kind of shit. You know, that's the infected part. Flinch, the word flinch comes from a character I made from a webcomic I mentioned earlier, and he was actually a character that I was going to flesh out more, and I was going to do loads of different things with him. And then the storylines that I was doing got pretty much fleshed out the same way I thought it was going to do in a TV show called Fringe. And when I saw that what they did, it didn't work, so I kind of just shelved it. But Flinch, the name Flinch kind of goes towards him. It's just that character. So he's not really... It's just InfectedFlinch, and it's just kind of stuck together. But yeah, that's what my username means. It's always been that for a long, long time. And it just seemed to stick. And finally, I'm reading it on my phone in case you're wondering. Favourite small YouTubers. I've done this kind of stuff loads of times before. I was going to say on a retro tip, but he ain't small no more. He's a big boy now. He's got like 2,000 subs. Big lad. There's your Gruss Newtons. There's your Soul Funk Retros. There's Rockstar Runner 7. Retro Gamer Addict. Swift O'Cilio when he used to do his stuff, Channel Swifts. I don't think he does it anymore. T-Rex Space Station. Anna Wilkins when she used to do her stuff, and she doesn't anymore. Game of Virgins, they're always funny. I can't be arsed writing all these down in the description, so you must have listened to what I said and you go find them. Yeah, there's loads. There's loads. You know, there's loads of them. There's loads of them. But yeah, that's Dan. That's Dan's little tag video. I'm supposed to tag people, so if you want to be tagged in this, go nuts. It's down below. Gruss Newton, you can do it because you ruined my fucking video. You're tagged. There you go. An Islander. Why not? You do it. I don't know. Lactobacillus, you can do it as well. Rockstar Runner 7, you can do it. I don't care. If you don't do it, don't do it. If you want to do it, do it. Oh, and why not? Why not AD Sneaker Freak? Why don't you do it? Because you need to be more involved. Yeah, bloody pickled onion. So, what else have I got to talk about? What did I get for Christmas? What did I get for Christmas? I tell you what I got for Christmas. I got Deus Ex Mankind Divided. For Xbox One, when I don't have an Xbox One. Typical mom thing to do, isn't it? Your mom just buys you the wrong thing. So I had to go get that. I haven't played it yet. I finally got it on PS4. I also got Until Dawn. And I'm struggling to like it. I am trying my fucking hardest with that game. And it feels like Scooby-Doo. I can't explain it. It just feels so Scooby-Doo. And you know when a game just does too many jump scares to the point where you're just like, oh, there it is. And you're just numb. That's how I feel with Until Dawn. But I've been shouted at by Josh, who's a friend of mine, telling me that I'm wrong. So I'm wrong. So that's that. Yeah, he contacted me at 3:30 in the night saying, no, you're wrong. This is why you're wrong. You know, this is why it's good for narrative design. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. I haven't quite finished it yet. I got quite far, but I like the ideas it has. It's not quite cooked, I don't think. We'll see where it goes, but I'm going to do a review on it, I think, once I've finished it, and I'll let you know what I feel. I was really angry with it yesterday because it kept on doing really annoying things, and I'll have to explain it. But also, as well, during the sales, I managed to buy a game called The Fall. Now, The Fall is this kind of weird platformy point-and-click game. That's the best way I can explain it. And it's really fucking good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It's a really good puzzle game. And it's really well acted out. It's just really good. I don't want to explain it. If you can pick that up, it's really cheap. I paid like £2 for it. I fucking adored it. I thought it was great. And if it had been released this year, that would have been my game of the year. I think it would have been. It's really good. Really, The Fall. But definitely pick that up. And I think the new one's coming out next year. But yeah, it's really good. I had it on PS4. Really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I've got for Christmas, really. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I got Shovel Knight for Wii U and Super Mario Maker. Bought that with some money as well. So yeah, I've had a few good treats, and I've just been trying to play in the spare time I've got before, I'm back into uni again. So anyway, I think this is going to be my last video before the new year. So all of you have a great new year, and don't get too drunk and end up in a gutter somewhere. And comment, like, and subscribe as you normally do. My name's Dave. Your name's Tony. Let's have fun together.